Nothing like a breath of fresh air. But did you know the air that we breathe every day is only 21% oxygen and 78% nitrogen? Now, as we all know, oxygen is a very important part of our survival on this green earth. But what about nitrogen? Well, as you're about to see, nitrogen is an important part of our survival as well.
Nitrogen, it's everywhere around us, yet invisible, odorless, and most importantly, passive and non-flammable. Certainly Parker Hannifin knows the importance of nitrogen. One of the broad range of technologies Parker specializes in is nitrogen generation systems, a multi-billion-dollar market for Parker. By transforming compressed air into nitrogen, Parker's technology can be used in many applications to help other companies minimize the risk of explosion and reduce their carbon footprint.
Parker is really a globally recognized motion and control company with really a rich history based on engineering and new product innovation. And I would say our mission is applying that core foundation skill into solving some of the world's greatest engineering challenges.
And the companies that need nitrogen to improve efficiency, reduce costs, and increase safety run the gamut from airplanes to wine. For instance, Parker is the leading supplier of nitrogen inerting systems technology for the entire aerospace industry. Here, fuel tanks need to be inerted with nitrogen to reduce flammability due to jet fuel vapors within the tanks.
This is a case where a technology that was developed for the military airplanes, which was to protect them from combat risk and being blown up, is now able to be applied to the commercial industry. And what's unique is over the last decade or so, the technology has risen to the point where we can make these devices smaller and more compact and lighter so that it's viable for the commercial aerospace industry.
The same inerting process is needed in the coal mining industry, where nitrogen needs to be pumped into a sealed mine to displace the air in order to prevent a fire or explosion.
It's moving the methane and the oxygen out, changing the environment to make it inert, using a Parker Hannifin membrane unit, and which takes the environmental air that we breathe and creates 95% or greater nitrogen that we pump into the mine and either move out or change the environment of the atmosphere in the coal mine so that it's not explosive and or flammable.
Nitrogen generation systems are especially a key safety factor for the oil and gas platform industry.
When you displace oxygen within the oil and gas industry or different types of environments or applications, you're actually preventing explosions and fires. Ultimately, what you're doing by using nitrogen, you're ensuring safe processes and maintaining product quality.
Nitrogen is even becoming a big factor for safety and efficiency in the tire industry. When a tire is inflated with nitrogen instead of compressed air, there is a notable increase in fuel efficiency, longer tire life, and less chance for tire blowouts.
There's less failures, less downtime, which to a trucker, every time they blow a tire out on a highway or have a highway service call, they're looking at a $500 bill.
Another huge benefit is that the internal oxidation that occurs in a tire is slowed down tremendously by using nitrogen. So you can actually have a fresher tire on the inside.
Even the food packaging and wine bottling industries benefit from nitrogen, which is used to minimize its contact with oxygen in order to prevent the growth of bacteria, preserve quality, and extend shelf life.
Oxygen is a major issue in wine because when oxygen reacts with the alcohol, it turns to vinegar. It affects flavor consistency, it affects shelf life and other things. By removing the oxygen and putting nitrogen in there, you can minimize all of those factors.
We believe the gas generation platform improves the safety environment for employees where the generators are used instead of using traditional high-pressure gas supplies. We believe we're reducing the carbon footprint because you no longer have to have those gases delivered. And we really believe that we're providing for a higher quality of life for people all over the world every day, and that makes us feel pretty good.
It's all about transforming the standard compressed air that we all breathe into pure nitrogen and making something we all take for granted a little less costly and a lot safer.